Guten Morgen! Greetings! Another silliness video, I know. Because I can't think of anything, and you guys don't care. You guys just want to see my face. Look what I found out on a walk yesterday. It was in one of those free shit boxes. Before you say, oh, I bet it doesn't work. Perfectly operating. 600 magazine, of course, that has all the Nerf magazine problems, like, you know, sticky follower, but that's fine. I'll load it by hand here for y'all. Find a fucking elite start. Don't look at my butt. Don't look at my butt. Found it! Found my elite dart! Just gonna... Great thing about this blaster is that it has a... Yeah, the Nerf dart. It's like to come out. You can just single load it. Just for you guys, I'll put a magazine. You didn't see it, but you definitely heard it. It works. It is somewhat weakened because it was stored like that, which I'm sorry, this thing when it's stored like this looks like it has a dong. Sometimes it locks up, you have to, and then it just slams itself forward. That happens very rarely, but it does happen. You could also just slide lock is broken, so it actually goes all the way forward, and you can pull it out of battery very quickly. And that's that shit. You just unlock. You can't unlock it too. You have to. Yeah, enough mediator. That's not really a review. I'm not gonna do a review. If I get the blaster in a box, I will do a review. The only exception is ones that are in mint condition. This one is far from mint. Yeah, but for some reason they made it so that the barrel extends out. I guess the ergonomics are questionable, but they're not bad. It's pretty much a mini version of my favorite blaster ever, the Raider. I have never gotten a Raider or Rampage on the channel. Maybe one of these days I'll bite the bullet and buy one. They're very common, if you know where to look. You kind of have to hold the pump forward, or it kind of... The slide kind of floats up out of battery sometimes with the trigger pull. Comrade, you must sleep on the ground. Comrade. Steel production is down. I said, comrade. You must sleep on the ground. I said, comrade. Also, just me. This blaster does not deserve a 6 round. It deserves a 35 round. Just imagine a 35 round offset. Imagine this is really hard to keep stable, but if I go get a stock, which this stock adapter is so tight because of this. A lot of people ask why do some Nerf guns just have a dingling? That is because it's subcompact on the inside. Because look, this is where the chamber sits. Look, so the chamber sits here. Side forward here. Where the you know, the chamber is magazine width, and it, you know, ends here. Where the fuck is the room for the spring? Right here, big boy. That's why it's removable. Oh my god, my beard. Ah, my beard is growing in. But just to prove I'm not full of shit. Well, everyone's full of shit. And other things. cover my ears, have this hat actually do its fucking job. It is cold in here. It is fucking chilly. It is like 28 degrees outside. Fahrenheit. So in other words, it's like -3 something. I don't know how the fuck Celsius works. And I'm not gonna learn. Also, cool thing that you can do with this and every Springer with a jam door. I think I just had an I think I just busted a nut. Yeah, just as a rule of thumb, keep your finger fair. As a rule of thumb. Also, if you guys are wondering what I'm eating right now, Papa Chow, and I'm drinking Alani. Yeah, I know, because I don't plan on going to bed that pretty early. I plan on going to bed at like 10 o'clock tonight. Like a dumbass. I'm trying to beat God of War. I want to get done now. In fact, if I wasn't recording right now, I'd be playing it right now. Because I'm back in the saddle again. How I would load this blast. How I would load this blaster to look badass. Set the magazine here. Yeah, make sure that the magazine not Say the word, slick. Alright, let me go get the magazine. Not magazine. Stock. Comrade. Who must sleep on the ground? I said, comrade. Shotgun. Oh, let's get some other attachments. Or you'll spend a month in the new one. Things like this strife of Springers. I think that's what I'm gonna call my mediator. Strife of Springers. This up. So let's compare its ballistics to an actual ballistic weapon. Let's compare its projectile speed to an actual projectile launcher. In other words, a slingshot. Yes, I have a slingshot. Shut ya bitch mouth up. Also, I said I was gonna be censoring. That's going to start next week. Fuck you. You can go yourself. No, the censoring. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. All right. Good. Let's move the mic so I can actually hear what I'm saying. Let's just test it. I'm gonna start off shooting at the. Let's do it. With a Lego piece. Not the most accurate, but holy shit, that was loud. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that definitely hit the wall. It went. It gave you a double hit. Why am I using sock for accuracy? Why am I not using a sight? Because the nerf sights are hot, smelly shit. Also, in God of War, I think I just about revived. Oh no, I just got to the giant corpse in the cold zone. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I have met Mimir, and I have him currently yapping his ass off on my belt. Why is Kratos a daddy in both contexts? I'm going to prison. We have made that very clear. I have to do the cool boy reload. They also flared them out the mag well, so that non-official mags can just slaw. What the fuck? That shit is. It's backward, you dumbass. Ooh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Make a wish. Like, I wish you guys would quit being such degenerates. Hold on. Eat ass, do drugs. What the fuck? Okay, the door must be in there. Yeah, it immediately starts to tumble. That might be a problem. Because it went right out of the barrel. But it was accurate. Because it's moving so fucking slow. I accidentally turned this into a fucking mediator review, didn't I? Mmm. Mmm. Yummy! Lead! But this is still a random bullshit video. You know why? Cause, technically all my reviews are, but, 6, 7. I can't wait for the great meme reset, because people have been saying, say 6, 7 on your streams, say 6, 7 on your streams, 6, 7 on your videos! I don't do streams. I don't know what people have been saying. Hey, you're gonna start streaming soon, and if you do 6, 7. I've got like 67%. Funny enough, lowest grade I've ever gotten was A. You gotta fucking. The gun says 6, 7, and yet I won't. Just me. They made these magazines to be taken out like this. And yeah. Every blaster. And the face of nerf. This is how you want to hold them. Come on. Not like this. This feels so cool. Hey, toss me a battery! Hey, boy. I think that's how you said to be required to load them. Just, you can't buy them until you've learned. This is how you load it. This was not supposed to be a nerf review, but it ended up being one. Goodbye. Alright, now let's watch it.